Hello, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. As you can see, I have a guest with me today, and you probably all know who this face is. It's Paul from Paul's Beer Reviews. Say hello, mate.
Evening, how you doing, lads? How we doing? I say lads because not many women watch this stuff today, really. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, do they?
I'm guessing.
I've got a few. I've got a few
You've got a
female subscribers, so
Dirty boy.
nothing against the females. You're all welcome. Everyone's welcome.
Absolutely.
Whatever transgender, whatever you identify as, you are all absolutely welcome on Chris's Beer Reviews. So it's time for a beer review, and we are looking at 80's Blonde from Lord's Brewing. This comes in at 4% ABV. We've got a mini keg.
We do.
It's been chilling in my porch for some time. So I picked this up a few weeks ago when I was up at Lord's, when I was up at John's Brewery, and I did pick up a keg of this, and it's been sitting in my porch, chilling away up until now. And I sent Paul a message a few weeks ago saying, do you fancy reviewing this together? Ideally, I wanted to chuck it in his beer monster, but we haven't got round to sorting that out because Paul's just not very reliable.
I work hard. I'm working too hard.
He does work hard, bless him. So that is what we're going to review today. So
Awesome.
I will let Paul
I'll
start
start
pouring it. We've both got the same glasses, so everything should be nice.
So.
What
Yes,
the
sir,
hell is
so.
that black thing that's just dropped in there?
There's a bit of the a bit of the keg fell in
A
there.
bit of the keg's fallen in there.
That's
We've
all
been
right.
up the pub this evening. We've come back from the pub and decided to do a beer review. Went to a cracking pub not far from me called The Globe in Dunstable, and they do some good beers. They didn't have a great selection on tap today, did they?
Nah, we went in expecting there to be a really nice sort of multi-cask selection, but it wasn't. Poor you.
Yeah, it just wasn't there, was it?
So
Tonight?
we had a few pints of Warsteiner
Good
instead,
old
which
Warsteiner.
is never a bad thing. But
No, the Vorsteiner on tap is absolutely incredible.
it is.
And I reviewed a bottle of Warsteiner a fair few weeks ago, and then I deleted the video by accident. So I'm going to have to get another bottle and review that again. But yeah, on tap, it is incredible. So we had a few Warsteiners.
Yeah.
Thought we'd pop back up to the Man Cave Stroke Beer Shed, which I've called the Open Arms. And I thought we'd... I'm laughing because of something he said earlier.
I gave it another name, but we
It-
won't go there.
Yeah, we won't go there. Think of open arms. Think of another body part open.
Think of
There
other
you go.
limbs.
Yeah, think of other limbs.
Yeah,
You got rid of that bit of
a bit of plastic,
stuff.
straight from the keg, but there we go.
There we go. Looking tidy. Probably not the best glass for.
It's got a bit of head
Up
on it,
and down.
considering the shape of the glass.
It's not bad. Sort of straw-like, isn't it? Golden. Looks right. There's very gentle haze to
Golden
it.
colour, touch of haze, yeah,
Yeah.
just a touch. We hope it does anything. Hello.
Hello.
Touch of haze to it, but yeah.
Gentle haze.
We're not going down the Great British Beer Festival route.
No, oh, that
Give
was
it
an
away.
amazing beer review. That was. I watched that back the other week with John. It was hilarious.
Disaster.
Anyway, let's go on the aromas. It's not a huge aroma.
Nah, it's floral. There's a bit of floral there. There's a bit of citrus on it.
I get a bit of a kind of a malty kind of
Yeah.
aroma.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. There is. There's a malty, citrusy, bready.
It's bready, it's malty. I'm struggling with the floral.
There's a touch of sweetness.
Gentle citrus. I don't get the floral.
So I've had this before. I drunk this at Brew London. We changed the keg. We ran out of one of the kegs, and we changed this in. Put 80's Blonde on, and I had it, and it was really surprisingly good. It was just a bit of a palate cleanser because I'd had lots of modern tropical, hoppy pale ales and IPAs all day, and to have something like this was actually really, really nice. But I've not had it since. And like I say, the aroma's not the strongest, is it?
It's not a punchy aroma, but it is only 4% ABV.
Yeah.
We've got to take that into
But
account.
there's a sweetness to it. There's a maltiness to it.
And obviously, you know, Paul's good friends with John. I've become good friends with John, but it won't change the way I review beer.
No.
I don't get the floral that Paul's picking up. I do pick up a malty base, slight citrus, and that's about it for me. So let's crack on with the taste.
It's stuck in.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, fella.
but I do get floral on the taste.
Again, I really like that. That's the second time I've had it,
It's quite dry, isn't it?
and I really like it.
I do pick up floral on the taste. I do pick up on that malt on the taste. It's quite dry, but there is a bit of sweetness to it as well. Not super sweet, but there is a dryness to it. Yes, it's 4%, so the body isn't huge, but that is definitely a smashable beer. We might finish that keg tonight.
Yeah. John doesn't talk about this beer enough for me.
No, he doesn't. We
I don't know
discussed
why.
that earlier,
Yeah,
didn't we?
we were chatting about it. I think this is a really, really good beer. I think, I said it earlier, and I stick to it. This is one of my favourite Lord's beers.
It's got hoppiness to it.
Yeah.
There's almost a bit of honey to it. That sweetness is honey for me. Sweetness, bit
There's
of
a
malt,
floral, citrusy sweetness up front with this.
and it's got that floral, hoppy kind of dryness on the back for me. But it hits you with that sweetness, that honey sweetness on the front.
There's a floral, touch of floral. And that hops really come in straight off the bat. It's got enough body to coat your palate.
Yeah, it does coat your
I
palate.
like what you said about the dryness. You're right with that. There's a bitterness, a touch of bitterness, but it then turns into a dryness.
It does, yeah.
But it's really drinkable.
But that dryness takes you back, doesn't it? It makes you want to go back and drink
It's
it.
really gone. Do you know what I mean?
It is, yeah.
Polished off nearly half of that already.
That dryness pulls you back in to keep wanting to drink more of it.
Yeah. What's your next mouthful?
On the front of the palate, I do pick up on that kind of honey sweetness and a bit of malt on the front, and then it kind of blends towards the back to that kind of hoppy, floral, dry kind of finish. It is very drinkable, and you're right, Paul. John doesn't talk about this beer enough.
I think that's a lovely beer. Really, really good beer. He's been busy promoting the lager and the New England IPAs and things that he's done recently, and rightly so. But I think that is very good. I think it's a really good beer.
There's a place for that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are starting to get a little bit
Hop fatigue, aren't they? You're getting hop fatigue.
Exactly that. People are starting to get a bit bored of the big New England IPAs, and we're moving into winter when you don't necessarily want those New England IPAs. We're looking at, pardon me.
That's a good one.
Was a good one. And we start looking at dark beers, don't we, at this time of year?
Yeah.
But if you want a sessional beer that's quite clean, quite tidy on the palate, and you want to get away from the New England IPAs, that's a cracking beer. That is cracking.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. I'm the same. I'm a seasonal drinker. I'll put my hands up. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
But if you want something light, something just ridiculously drinkable, something thirst quenching, that's spot on.
It is spot on.
It is spot on. And I genuinely, I'll say it again, 80's Blonde, John, and Steve, the lads up at the brewery, I think this is one of your best beers. I really do. I don't know why you're not chatting more about it. I think it's terrific. I really do.
I agree. They should chat about it more. We've chatted about it enough. Thank you very much to Paul for coming in here and doing a review with me. We're going to crack on and probably polish off that keg.
I can see it going down.
It's definitely going down. Shit is going down, people. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all on the next one. I'll let Paul say goodbye.
See you later.
Laters. See you all on the next one. Take care. Bye now. Go and turn it off.
Turn it off. How did that go on for?
Press the
10
red
minutes.
button.